what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a Cuphead house from the game Cuphead, based on the character Cuphead, and the house is basically Cuphead's Cuphead. Yeah, I know. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please do remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Suggest some more stuff that you want to see down below. And, of course, subscribe if you enjoy the content. But without any further ado, let me show you how to make this thing. I'm worried that I didn't say Cuphead enough in the intro. Anyway, if you want to make it, here's what you'll need. Grab yourself some white concrete, red concrete, black concrete, and some block of quartz. That's pretty much all you'll need. Now, once you have all of that stuff, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, this house doesn't take up that much space. You're going to want to kick off with a row of 5 white concrete in a row on the floor. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, looking down at the ground, you want to do an upper right diagonal with your white concrete, and you want to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do an upper left diagonal, go left by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a bottom left diagonal, and connect down until you reach the starting point diagonally. Once you have this shape, we now want to, using our white concrete, place a layer of white concrete above and around this silhouette that we have right here. So basically, we want to place a layer of white concrete that goes all the way around and above the shape that we've just made. It's very, very simple to do. You guys will be able to see what I've accomplished right now. Very easy. Now, once you've got that sorted out, this is what we are going to do next. So now, we are going to take the front of Cuphead, and we are going to take the very middle block, which is this one, and we want to extend it upwards by 6 using our white concrete. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. You now want to extend that 6th block left and right by 4 using the quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, underneath this quartz, you want to do this pattern. So, starting on the left, you want to place underneath the quartz, going right, you want to place a quartz, black concrete, 2 quartz, move through, place 1 quartz, a black concrete, 2 quartz, like that. You then want to place an additional black concrete underneath each one of those black concretes, and you want to extend them each right by 1, like this. We now want to take all of the remaining white concrete blocks, and we want to extend them left each by 4. So that's going to be, I do believe it's 4. I do want to make sure that that is right. You know what? First of all, we'll take this row of white concrete, okay, and we'll extend it upwards. We'll connect. So we'll take the row of 5 that we had, we'll extend it upwards, and then we'll connect. And then we want to extend out this row of white concrete by 2. So we only want to do these 3 blocks. So we don't want to do this row because we want to create a contrast. We want to do 1 row and 2 rows like this. So we want to create a nice defined shape, and then we want to do 1, 2. So extend all of the rows outwards except for the bottom row. Now, we want to give Cuphead a mouth. We want to take this row of 5 white concrete that we have at the bottom. You want to place red concrete in front of the 3 middle blocks. Then you want to place black concrete above this. Extend the black concrete left and right. Then place a black concrete diagonally coming upwards left and right. Take the center black concrete. Leave a gap of 1 going up, and place 2 red concrete coming out of the build. That is Cuphead's nose, and his mouth, and his eyes. Let's come to the back now. So, coming to the back of the build, we want to take every single one of these rows, of this row of 5 white concrete, and we want to extend them up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we want to raise them all up until they get as high as they possibly can in relation to the front and, of course, the row of 6. We then want to take the row of 6 that you've just made. We want to take the right hand side and the left, and we want to add 2 rows going right. So that's going to be 1, 2, and 1, 2, and the left as well. We want to do 1, 2, and then 1, 2, like that. What we then want to do is we want to connect the front to the back. The way that we're going to do this is very simple. We want to place a diagonal row of white concrete that connects the front to the back. So it just looks like this. You want to take the bottom of the front of the head and the bottom of the back of the head, and you want to join them together. You can do the same at the top if it helps you better visualize what we've got to do, like this. Then we just have to fill the center of it in using white concrete, like so. Shouldn't take too long. And then we just want to fill in any gaps. So on the inside here, we can place white concrete here and here, just to fill in any gaps. And if we come to the opposite side, we want to take the bottom of the head, join it to the bottom back of the head, and the top of the head, and join it to the top front of the head, with rows of white concrete in between, like this. Just building up, 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 and up. Just got one more row to do. And there we go. Now come inside, fill in any gaps on the inside, like this. And fill the top of it in, one row down from the top, using block of quartz. Cuphead seems to be filled with milk or something, so I've opted to use block of quartz to fill the top of Cuphead's Cuphead in using block of quartz. You could easily use white wool as well. As a matter of fact, it'd probably have a bit of a better texture for this, but you know, we've got the quartz out, and I really like how the white is with that. We're also going to connect the top of Cuphead together like this. We're going to place rows of white concrete inside of the top here, just so that it kind of joins together. It looks a little bit cleaner. We want to find the very top center of Cuphead. So what this means is all the way up at the top of Cuphead's head, we want to find the middle block. It should be fairly easy to find. Like, if you have a look, you'll be able to find it quite easily. You want to place a white concrete on top of the middle block, and you want to place a row of white concrete going all the way around it to make a 3x3 square. We then want to place white concrete on top of this, and then a layer of red, 2 layers of white, 1, 2, then a layer of red, 2 layers of white, 1, and this will be 2, like that. That is a straw. You can either leave it like that, or I am going to fold it backwards a little bit. To do that, I'm going to place a row of white concrete coming out of the back of the straw. I want it to come backwards. I'm going to place a layer of white concrete coming out of the back of the top white bit, and then I'm going to add a layer of red, and then another layer of white. You can have that coming back even further if you like. I just kind of like how that looks. I don't know, it looks nice and natural like that. The last component is to make the handle. So we're going to come all the way to the back of the build, right? We're going to want to find the top center part of the back of the build, which is this block, and we want to find the back center part for it as well, and it wants to be here. So, like, you know where we have this big like square or rectangular shape? We want to find the top middle part here and the bottom middle part here, because underneath the handle we want to have enough room that we can walk into the actual Cuphead house. We want to be able to basically, let me just fill that in a little bit. Basically, what we want to be able to have right at the back bottom center of this is just a doorway. I kind of like oak doors, they're nice and homey. But we want to be able to have a door, so that's why we're starting one block above. We want to take each one of these white concretes, we want to extend them outwards by 1. In 1, out 1, join them together. So we want to have something which should look like this. That is Cuphead, ladies and gentlemen. You are now left, once you've made the actual house itself, you're now left with all of this interior space. It's quite a lot. If you want inspiration, check out the start of the video as to what you can do inside here. It's actually quite a nice little big area. Nice little big area. What? That makes no sense. It's like Little Big Planet. It's it looks small, is what I'm trying to get at, but it's actually relatively spacious. You can get a lot fitted in there, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. I think that this has been a pretty fun little video. I hope that you guys like it. Sometimes I like to do nice little fun theme houses like this, and I hope that you guys like it as well. If you do, please do remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. If you do enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel. If you subscribe, please click the little bell next to the subscription button to ensure that you get all my stuff sent directly to your sub box. If you do have any more suggestions, what should I make? Who knows? Let me know down there in the comments section. That's what you gotta do. And if you want to check out any more of my stuff, this is a little bit of a weird corner of my world. We have just built Cuphead, so you kind of expect to be surrounded by weird stuff. But if you want to check out any more of my stuff, I do literally just about everything in terms of tutorials. Check it out, card system description below. I would highly recommend the cartoon builds playlist. I think that you guys would like that one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.